Hello, class. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Can everybody hear and see me clearly?
Yes.
All right, great. Thank you. So, class, once again, good evening and welcome to our class this evening, okay? So, today is July 20th, okay? And today is Thursday. And, class, if it is possible, if you could open your camera, that would be nice, okay? So that I can be able to see all of you, okay? All right, so class, we will now start our lesson this evening, okay? So let me share my screen with you, class, okay? Please wait a moment. All right, so class, is it visible to you, the screen? Can you see it, class?
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, just a moment, class. All right, so class, because today is Thursday, we are focused more on the auditory part, or it is focused more on like listening, okay? So class, this time let's start with our main topic for this evening. So yesterday we focused more on the visual part, and this evening we will tackle again the topic advice, okay? So this is our agenda for tonight. First 5 minutes, listen carefully, and the next one is fill in the blanks. And lastly, class, we have here, how about you? Okay, that would be our last activity for this evening. Okay, so we will now start class with our first slide here. Listen carefully, catch that word. We need to fill in the blanks. Okay. All right, so class, we will now proceed to the first audio here. Let me check if you can hear this audio, okay?
When you are struggling, do you actively
All right, class, can you hear it? Can you hear the sound?
Yes, we can hear.
All right, great. So class, what I'm going to do is I will play the audio twice, okay? And then, for example, if I already played once, if you already catch the word, you can type your answers below in our chat box, okay? So let's have the first audio class. I will play it now.
when you are struggling, do you actively seek advice?
Absolutely. I think seeking advice can prevent us from making avoidable mistakes. However, I also believe in trusting my instincts.
All right, so class, I will play the audio one last time, but if you already catch the word, you can type it in our chat box below, okay? All right, I will play the audio one last time.
When you are struggling, do you actively seek advice?
Absolutely. I think seeking advice can prevent us from making avoidable mistakes. However, I also believe in trusting my instincts.
All right, so class, let us hear from your answers. Let me call on Han. Han, can you please answer the first missing word?
Yes, uh, absolutely. I think seeking advice can prevent us from making avoidable mistake.
Avoidable mistake. Thank you, Han. And the second one, let me call on Queen, okay, or Quynh. What is the second missing word?
The second missing word I host is instincts.
Instinct. All right, thank you so much. So, class, we are going to check the answers now if you already, if it is correct, okay? All right, the first one, class, is avoidable mistake, and the second one is instincts, okay? So, maybe, class, some of you may ask, what is the meaning of the word instinct, okay? All right, so I will explain it to you so that you can be able to understand, okay? So instinct class, it's like let's say for example, action that you are like that you do. For example, reacting on something, okay? So I will give you an example, okay? For some animals class, let's say for example, for a dog, okay? So if you like pour water on a dog, if you shower like water on the dog will shake his body or shake his or her body because like the dog doesn't want to like get wet. So meaning to say that's the instinct of the dog. Once you pour water or once the dog got wet, he or she will shake like his or her body, okay? So the same with people class. Let's say, for example, if we are hungry, okay? So if we are hungry, our instinct is to like find food and then we need to eat because we are like hungry. So that is our instinct, okay? So that is the meaning of or the example of the word instinct, okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Let's have the second audio class. Please listen carefully. I will play the audio now.
Where do you usually go to get good advice?
I usually turn to trusted friends or family members who have experience or expertise in the area I need guidance in.
All right. So I will play the audio one last time, class, okay?
Where do you usually go to get good advice?
I usually turn to trusted friends or family members who have experience or expertise in the area I need guidance in.
All right. So class, please type your answers in our chat box, okay? All right. So let me ask Kim. Kim, what is your answer?
I think the first missing word is expertise.
All right. Yeah, that is the
It
first.
means the person has had ex- has some experience.
All right. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, Kim. Let me ask two. Two. What is the second missing word? Two. Are you here? All right. Let me ask Ryan. Ryan, what is the second missing word?
Yes, I think the second, I think is a guidance.
Guidance. Okay. All right. So class, thank you so much for your participation. We are going to check the answers now. Okay. Here it is. All right. The first one is expertise in. Okay. And the second one is guidance. Okay. So expertise class came from the root word expert. Okay. So meaning to say like a person who is good at something. Okay. So let's have the third and last audio class, okay? So here it is. I will now play the audio, so please listen carefully.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice I've ever had is to embrace failure and learn from it. Failure is not the end, but an opportunity for growth and improvement.
All right, I will play the audio one last time, class, okay? Here it is.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice I've ever had is to embrace failure and learn from it. Failure is not the end, but an opportunity for growth and improvement.
All right, thank you so much, class, for listening. So we are going to check if... All right, so please type your answers in our chat box below, class. All right, so let me ask Tao. Tao, have you heard the first missing word?
Sorry, I can't hear the missing word.
Oh, it's okay. No worries, no worries. How about Han? Han, have you heard the first missing word?
The best piece of advice I would ever had is to embrace failure and learn from it. Embrace failure is matter.
All right, embrace failure. Thank you, Han. And the second one, let me ask the second Han, okay? Can Han. So, Can, what is your answer?
I cannot hear
Oh,
the
you
answer.
didn't hear. All right, no worries. It's okay. It's okay, Han. Maybe let's ask.
I think I can hear it good and improving. Oh, I
Something like
forgot
that.
it.
Yeah. No
Yes.
worries. No worries. Yeah. Like more on like improving or improvement. Okay. Thank you, Han. All right. So class, please focus your eyes on the screen. We will now check the answers. Okay. All right. So the first one, class, is embrace failure, and the last missing words or missing phrase is growth and improvement. Okay. All right, great. So thank you so much, everyone, for your participation during our first activity this evening, listening to the audio. Okay, great job, class. So this time, class, we are going to move on to our next activity. Okay. So our next activity, as you all know, this is focused more on the discussion part. So how about you? So we will gonna answer three set of questions here. The first one, when you are struggling, do you actively seek advice? Second question, where do you usually go to get good advice? Third and last question, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received? All right. So class, what I'm going to do right now is divide you again into breakout rooms, maybe 2 to 3 persons in one room, and discuss these three questions as much as possible, class. Okay? Just try to maximize your time. I will give you around maybe 10 minutes to discuss these three questions. And then after that class, we will go back to like the main session or the main room. Okay. So please wait a moment, class, while I prepare the breakout rooms. Okay. Please wait a moment. All right. So class, I will create 5 breakout rooms. Okay. And please discuss this with your group mates. Okay. 10 minutes, and then we will go back here again. Okay. So thank you so much, class, and see you after 10 minutes. Okay. All right. Just a moment, class. Let me try to make the breakout rooms again. I'm sorry.
Hello Quỳnh, hello Thu. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Just wait a moment, class. Okay. I will try to create a new breakout room. Okay.
Yes.
All right, class. I'm really sorry, class. I need to create a new one. Okay. I'm really sorry because there is a problem, so I will try to assign manually, okay? All right, so please wait a moment, class, while I make the breakout rooms, okay? Season, okay. All right, so 4 breakout rooms, and there would be maybe 2 students that will stay here in the main session, okay? So I will create again class. All right, please join your respective rooms, okay? That's the final groupings. Thank you, class. All right, so Tao and Tu, you will stay here, okay, in our main room, okay? You will discuss here, okay? Thank you so much, Tao and Tu. All right, you may start now.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Sure, sure.
Let us start. When are you struggling, do you actually seek advice, Miss Ho?
Yes, of course. When I have
Yes. Okay. When you are struggling, do you actively seek advice? Hello? Hello, Miss Hoa.
Hi, Han. Sorry, I have a problem.
Go to get good advice in my family, because my family, as the family is always the best way that I can share my feelings, and they and they always listen to me when I need their help, I need their advice. So I think I usually go to get a good advice at my family. I think about me, I have a much experience in that field. I think seeking advice is a great way to solve the problem. I consider that is a learning opportunity to improve my knowledge. That's all. Where do you usually go to get the good advice?
When when I'm schooling, I usually seek advice because I think I need to seek advice from experienced people who have a experience in that field. Yes, and they can give me a helpful advice and me solve problem effectively. And I think sometimes a timely advice will help me prevent the from becoming more serious.
Yes. I'm I have the same opinion with you. When I when I am in struggling, I of course I will actively seek for the advice, because the people who has so many experience will help us to solve the problem faster and more efficiency. Yes, I think so. So what is your problem? Do you often meet?
About my career, I don't
My
know.
career?
Yes, I don't
And
know
have
my
you
current
married?
career too.
Have you
No.
married? No.
Oh.
So do you meet the problem with your about your your boyfriend or something like that?
And I think towards the end of
with my my college and my father is give me with his advice for me to to overcome this difficult time, and I think it's a memorable advice for me. Yes, and how about you?
And with me, the best part of is why I have even revised this is the advice from the teacher, and he advised to me try mentors suitable for my ability, and it helped me easier get a job, and that the time I was confused between study chemical technology and biotechnology, and and he thank to my teacher advise me try chemical technology, and thank to degree in the
when I choose the major in the university. Yes, that's the two best advice in my life, in my life. And you?
Actually, I can't remember a slide I ever had, but recently, when I feel terrible in my job, and I want to quit my job, but I'm not brave enough to decide, and I asked my friend, then they told me that I should do whatever I want. Then I decide to quit my job. I think it's the best result I ever had recently.
All right. Thank you so much, Tao, and also Tu. So class, Tao and Tu stayed here earlier. All right. So this time, class, we only have like around 5 minutes left. Okay. So I'm going to use our wheel of names again to like so that the system will choose randomly. Okay. Whoever like the name will appear, so he or she will be the one to answer like question 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so I guess all of you are ready. So I will spin the wheel now. Okay, so please be ready, class. All right, thank you. So the first one is Jason. Is Jason here?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Jason. So Jason, your question would be question number 3, okay? So Jason, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
I I have received a lot of advice from my parents, and those are very important. I just want to share some of it. I don't know which is the most or the best piece of advice. Some of this is like respect, respect others, uh, always love parents, family, uh, hardworking. Uh, it can be more, but I just tell you some of it.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Jason. So class, from what Jason mentioned, so the best piece of advice, he got it from his parents, okay? And his parents told him about like we need to respect others always. We need to love them and our family, and also we need to work hard or like hard work. All right. So thank you so much, Jason. And let's have another one class, okay? All right. So is Ryan here?
Yes,
Ryan?
I'm here.
All right. All right. Thank you. So Ryan, your question would be, all right, let us check. All right. Question number 1, Ryan. When you are struggling, do you actively seek advice?
Well, with me, I'm just a student, so yeah, I'm very young. I think I'm very young to solve many problems that I can't solve. So yes, I sometimes get a struggle of everything in lifestyle, I think, and well, and with me at that time, if I can if the problem that I can solve, I just do it by myself. But it is it is hard for me to solve it. I usually to ask my parents and my friends to solve it. And about my parents, so I just ask them because they has many experience. So I think they can help me when I have some problem so that I can't solve, and it is very hard to solve. And about my friends, I think they are one of the most companions that I can believable, and I also ask them and share with them when I have some some moments that I am sad or that I don't happy.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ryan, for your answer. Right. Good job. And I will call on one last, okay? So that after that, we can conclude our lesson this evening, okay? All right. So Tao. All right. So Tao, one question left. Question number 2, okay? So Tao, your question would be, where do you usually go to get good advice?
When I face thing struggle with my work, I think I will ask my college or my line manager to solve my problem. Or when I face with the problem in my life, I think I will ask my parent or my friend who have experience and that about that my problem, and I think they will help me solve. Yes, I think.
All right, great. Thank you so much. You know what? Colleague is a vital role as well, right? Especially if we are asking some good advice, sometimes because, maybe our parents is far from us or something. So we can also like seek advice from our colleagues or our friends as well. So thank you so much, Tao. And also, class, thank you everyone for your active participation for tonight. So it's already time, class. Let me just capture a screenshot for our attendance this evening, okay? All right, so class, in 3, 2, 1. All right, smile. One last, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's wait for the others. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, I got it. So thank you so much, everyone, and see you again tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Take care and keep safe.
Goodbye, teacher. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, teacher, and everyone.